Here's an updated tour of the house.
We've had it for a month now. It's raining outside. Well, we spent quite a bit of time here in the kitchen. We had a big hole in the floor here where the refrigerator rotted the floor out. That's all been taken care of. We sisters up the joists in the basement, added another one so it'll hold up the weight of the refrigerator, and fixed all the drywall there and then up in the corner. There was a vent there, you can almost see it, and a light switch there. That light switch is now there with his new friend for cabinet lighting up above. Double outlets, added outlets, added outlets. These are all GFCI protected. Added an outlet. This used to be main light and then the sink. Now that's going to be the counter lights also, so I had to add a switch there. Added some outlets there. This switch used to be there, and now it's here because that was a bad place for it. And we did lots and lots and lots of patching and fixing the ceiling and stuff like that. The drywall or the wallpaper that was on here was extremely difficult to get off. It was a big fight, but we got lots of plaster, skim coat, texture. It's ready to go. We replaced the floor where it was rotten here. We just changed all of it because it needed to be done. So that, honestly, we spent 2 weeks working on the walls in here, and they're still not great, but they'll do for now. New paint in this room. This is pretty simple. It's just white. Painted the ceiling, painted the walls, primered them first, then painted them. This was the switch underneath the thermostat for the living room light, but it was in the dining room, so I moved it to the living room. We haven't done anything in here except make a mess. This is kind of our staging area. Michelle's going to get after this popcorn ceiling next week. That'll be fun. So while we were painting, we did the hallways. We did the closets, so those are nice and fresh, and they were primered and then painted. Same with the hallways here. Got the closets, door jambs. Some of the bedrooms. This bedroom here, the wood was really bad on the floor, so it got primered and sealed, and we primered and painted the walls. This room's just bright white right now. Probably gonna do some stripes later. Painted the closet. This bathroom is staying as is. It works, so we're leaving it alone for now. This room also, we had to do the floor and the ceiling and the walls because the urine damage pretty much on the floor, that trashed the floor. But it's got a coat of primer and then a coat of sealer on it, so that's good to go. So those two rooms in the hall were painted. We did the same down here. The hall, closets. This will be Michelle's office. We don't have a light in here right now, but it's a nice buttery yellow. She painted a nice coat on that. Again, we sealed up the floor. We found this light fixture in the attic. I think Michelle wants me to use it. We'll see. Don't know where I'm going to put that. And Michelle painted this room down here. This is kind of a tan and then a dark orange wall there. Closet's nice bright white. So that's that. This room's painted. Looks pretty good. This floor we're going to save. So we've got plastic on it. And we'll pull that up and get the floor cleaned up pretty soon here. This bathroom was the terrible, terrible bathroom with the rotten floor. Now it has a less rotten floor. Brother came out, we cut the floor, put new joists in, and replaced the wood. That's strange. I don't know what all these little marks on the wood are from.
thing coughing?
Gross. Anyway, still lots needs to be done in this room, but at least you can walk on the floor. So now I'll go down to the basement. That may or may not look a lot different. I don't remember what it looked like when we did the last video. Entryway here hasn't gotten anything but cleaned a little bit. It's been raining all day long, so we're getting some water, which I expect. The rain gutters right outside this wall are not working properly, and they're draining right into the ground there. So yes, we're getting some water on this wall, and I am not surprised. Once we get the grading fixed, that should take care of that. Did some plumbing. I put valves in where the hot and the cold come in, and I switched from copper to PEX. And I got 2 stubs there for the kitchen, hot and cold. And I put a setup here for the washer and dryer. Now we can actually fill up a bucket, get some water if we need. I also did the plumbing over here. Same sort of thing, copper lines came over this way, and there was just way too many extra pipes over there. So I switched to PEX. And this line feeds that bathroom. Cold for the sink. Oh, I'm sorry, hot for the sink, hot for the shower, cold for the sink, cold for the shower. Once I figure out where the shower and the sinks are going to be, I can just plumb those little stumps up where they need to go. Then it goes back over there. I got a new valve on the outside, so we have a faucet outside, and that will be for the toilet. And then that feeds the hot, or I'm sorry, the cold for the what's left of this bathroom. Still can't get a plumber to come and fix that pipe. I sure hope I don't have to learn how to do that. Other than that, it's pretty much the same down here. I've removed a bunch of wire. There's a lot of circuits that weren't being used. There's a lot of plumbing that wasn't being used. It's currently raining a lot, so we've got a lot of sump action here. But that's all right, it's doing what it's supposed to do. What else down here? Here's some of the floor joists that we replaced under the refrigerator. And then fresh joists under here for that bathroom that had water damage. Here's some of the wire that I've removed. And actually this is a lot less of it because I reran a lot of it for the kitchen. A lot of it's in the attic now for extra lights. Some of the ductwork I've had to pull out. I'll be redoing that later. And a pile of plumbing we didn't need. Still have one bathroom to do, but we'll worry about that later. So that's it. Dang water. At least it's not as bad as I thought it might be. Okay, thanks for watching.